51 minutes now past here. Up 52 minutes if you're keeping track of it. Just changed. Hey, based on a true story and best-selling book by former Navy SEAL Marcus Luttrell, the film Lone Survivor hit theaters nationwide this weekend. It's already doing, I think it's #1 right now.
The movie tells the story that the book tells, which is an amazing tale of an ill-fated Navy SEALs team on a mission in the mountains of Afghanistan.
The way I see it, we got 3 options. 1, we let him go, hike up, probably be found in less than an hour. 2, we tie him up, hike out, roll the dice. He'll probably be eaten by wolves or freeze to death. 3, we terminate the compromise.
We cannot do that.
Lone Survivor, already such a hit that a Texas movie theater had to cancel the showings of other films to accommodate the demand for it. Here with the review is Fox News contributor and founder of NerdTears.com, Kevin McCarthy. Good morning, Kevin. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me on, guys. Lone Survivor is one of the most intense, powerful, emotional films I've ever experienced in a movie theater in my entire life. And like you said, it's based on the true story of the 2005. It's a tragic story about the Navy SEAL Team 10 mission, Operation Red Wings. And it centers around the 4 Navy SEALs who were on that mountain in Afghanistan, 3 of which were killed, and 1 of which survived, Mr. Marcus Luttrell, played by Mark Wahlberg in the film. Now, I sat down with Wahlberg to talk about this idea of the power of the human spirit and how far these guys pushed themselves. And I asked Wahlberg, what did you learn about yourself taking on the role of Marcus Luttrell? And this is what he had to say.
Probably that I'm not as tough as I thought I was. You know, next to those guys, you feel pretty inadequate. You know, I've always grown up being an athlete, being a fighter. But the mental toughness that these guys have and what they are able to endure, it takes a very special individual to be able to do what they do. But they also inspire me every day to be a better man.
You know, it's incredible. If you remember the opening 20 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, that intensity that you felt with Spielberg's movie, imagine that 20 minutes of intensity for over an hour and a half. And director Peter Berg did a brilliant job of bringing this to the big screen. The performances are amazing. Mark Wahlberg, Taylor Kitsch, Ben Foster, Emile Hirsch, phenomenal. Now, Marcus Luttrell actually has a cameo in the film, a couple of scenes about 15 minutes into the movie. Make sure you stay through the credits. And I will say this. While it is a tragedy, while the story is a tragedy, there's an element of inspiration. I felt very patriotic when I walked out. And listen, we all think we know, what these guys go through, what they see, the risks they take. But the truth is, we never really will know. But this movie brings you really close. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, we're going to be speaking with Marcus Luttrell a little bit later in the show and to tell that story about what it was like for his wife to actually sit through that movie for the first time with him. Yeah. She didn't know. She just left. We'll tell you. You hear her side of it coming up a little bit later as well.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
So he was a consultant to the film?
Yeah, he's actually in the film. He has a couple of scenes in the film, but he wrote the book, obviously, so there's a lot of elements there, but it is a very powerful, powerful movie. Make sure you stay through the credits. I guarantee you it's an incredible experience.
Right, that's coming up at 8:20, the interview with Marcus Luttrell. Also, the Golden Globes going on tomorrow. What are your picks for that, Kevin?
Well, I'm looking forward to that tonight. I'll be live tweeting my picks all night. Kevin McCarthy TV on Twitter. But right now, the 2 main categories: Best Picture Drama. I'm gonna say will win is 12 Years a Slave. Should win Gravity. And then Best Picture Musical Comedy. I'm gonna say will win American Hustle and should win The Wolf of Wall Street. And I know you saw that movie as well. So.
Yeah.
Talk about a tough movie. I was shocked every 6 to 8 seconds. My jaw was on the floor for another reason, for one reason or another.
Anna's a very sweet person deep down.
So to go see Wolf of Wall Street and be shocked. We felt for poor Anna. By the way, real quick, Robert Redford, will he pull out a surprise win tonight?
That's going to be interesting. I'm actually thinking that Chiwetel Ejiofor is going to take the Best Actor award for a movie called 12 Years a Slave. I mean, he's absolutely phenomenal. Redford obviously is a big favorite in the role, but I just think Chiwetel will take the Golden Globe for Best Actor Drama tonight.
All right, follow Kevin on Twitter. He'll be live tweeting during the Golden Globes tonight. Thank you so much, Kevin.
Thanks,
Great to
Kevin.
see you, man.
Yeah, and everybody, please go see Lone Survivor. It's a very, very important film. It's very powerful.
Yeah, if you can get a ticket, it's sold out.
Yeah, it's incredible. And it is #1 this weekend. They're saying $38 million.
Oh, that's huge.
All right, Kevin, thanks.